There's a moment every collector eventually faces. You walk past a piece you once loved, and something feels different. Not worse, just no longer yours.
Welcome back, collectors, to Comic Statues Unleashed, where we don't just collect, we evolve. Today's video is a little different because we're not talking about what to buy. We're talking about when it might be time to let something go. I'll be outlining the 5 signs you need to be wary of. To be clear, this is not a flip for sale statue video or anything like that. This is a reflective, honest, slightly philosophical, but grounded in collector psychology analysis. I'm not telling people to sell, just trying to help them understand when it's right. Now, let's get into it.
Sign number 1. You no longer feel the piece. The first sign is the quietest one. You stop looking at it, not because it's bad, but because it no longer pulls you in. Great statues demand attention, and when that attention fades, that's not failure, that's evolution. You can often find these pieces hidden in the corners or back shelves of every collector's domain, and it's up to them whether they want to keep them or let them go at that point.
What was my type? Mature Navajo bitches.
Sign number 2, a better version exists. This one is dangerous because it doesn't mean your piece is bad by any stretch of the imagination. It just means something has surpassed it. And now you're stuck between loyalty and progress. You have to keep in mind, collecting isn't about owning everything. It's about owning the best version of your vision. Prime example for me is the Sideshow Collectibles 2 versions of the Bane Premium format. One of my all-time favorite characters, and both are incredible interpretations of him. Contradictorily though, I kept both. Sign number 3 is a bit of a sleeper one. The ever-diminishing space is forcing your hand. At some point, space itself becomes the editor to your collection, and not everything will make the final cut.
Yes, that's concerning.
This is where collecting transitions into curating. Every piece you keep is a decision about what your collection isn't. Always try to maintain your individual and clear vision of your space and how you want it to represent yourself. A crowded, cluttered, or smushed together collection is the easiest and fastest way to diminish its presence and beauty. Sign number 4 is a bit of an economical one. You hit the value peak. Sometimes timing matters, not emotionally, but strategically. If a piece has reached its peak market value, you have a choice: hold for love or release for opportunity. You always have to keep in mind that these painted rocks have intrinsic cost and residual value associated with them, and depending on the market, character popularity, and general hype at the moment, that value will swing wildly. And there's always the wild card, the random message or post you see on Facebook of someone searching for it out of nowhere. Because let's face it, if you don't act when the moment is right, these collectibles are a guaranteed loss. And finally, we have sign 5. Your identity has changed. This is a real one. You didn't outgrow the statue, you outgrew the version of yourself who needed it. And that's not loss. Sometimes that's growth. Sometimes you veer off the path. Perhaps you no longer wish to have a strict Batman setup, for instance, or you change scales for any number of reasons. Or even a new commissioner like LBS starts dropping banger after banger.
Stop it! This is why you keep getting molested!
And you transition to their complete lineup. Regardless of the reason, sometimes you need to step back, clear out, and reset to move forward in this hobby. And there's nothing wrong with that, and no need to justify it at all. As a collector reflection, every piece we collect marks a moment, a version of who we were, what we valued, what we were chasing. And letting go doesn't erase that moment, it honors it. There is no such thing as completion in this hobby. It is ever evolving, with increasingly better sculpts, materials, and interpretations coming along almost daily at this point. but you should always feel pleased and satisfied when you enter your gallery and marvel in a sense of accomplishment and joy with what you have curated.
So, at the end of the day, this isn't about selling statues. It's about refining your collection into something that truly represents you. Because the goal isn't to have more, it's to have meaning. Until we meet again, keep your passion for collecting alive and your love for superhero swords.